Hello again. Today I'm going to show you something fairly simple if you have an off-camera flash. Fine art glass. What I have here is a simple glass bottle, just for test shots for aligning the camera, making sure I've got the settings right. We are lighting up the outside edges of the glass object. You're having a flash fire towards yourself or bounce back the light from behind the object towards the camera. With the background removed, you can see the setup I've got for the flash. Bottle in the foreground here, flash at the back, facing away, white card to the side to reflect the light back, black card in the way of course, and you'll have the two slits on either side to allow the light to bounce back and highlight the bottle. Now, it's just two white strips of flashlight down the sides. That is just enough to highlight the outside edges of any glass object. Now, you can even do this with a large softbox, just by covering the centre of the softbox and leaving two outside strips like this. That's how I started with a cheap softbox. It's about 2 to 3 foot wide, just leaving about 2-inch strip on the outsides. Now, basic settings, to get it nice, crisp and sharp, something like an F8, I'm on flash sync, and depending on the power of the flash, between ISO 400 to 800. Now, to get a nice sharp image, we're not aiming to focus at the front, we want to aim for the sides. It's only the sides that are actually going to glow or light up by the flash. I've pre-focused already, just on the lip here, on the side. And that should give me a very nice sharp image. Of course, it's a lot easier when the lights are switched off. Very nice, very clear, crisp image. Now in order to do that, I've actually raised up the glass, got it covered in a black piece of material. It's about 5 or 6 inches above the floor. Flash unit, of course, is standardised size, trigger on the bottom of the base, stood at the back like that. So when stood like that, the light at the base here doesn't get as much. It drops off dramatically. So raise it straight up, then just get about a nice even light all the way up. A trick to it is to make sure the glass item is nice and clean, and preferably scratch free. The cleaner it is, the less you'll have to do any editing and removing of dust spots. They will show up with the flash. Now I have the basic settings for the flash sorted out. Now swapped over to a more stylistic glass. I've moved the camera down so the top of the glass now is more or less level. I've pre-focused on the stem of the glass, which is, I'd say, about the middle of the glass itself. That gives you a nice crisp, sharp image where the flash is going to hit. Again, of course, it's better to shoot in the dark. This way we're not getting any unwanted highlights from the ambient lights in the room. A simple, easy trick to get like a mirror reflection. Bought my glasses in pairs. I've placed one upside down. I place the second one on top and align it carefully. I focus on the centre stem again and then take a shot. It gives me a nice clean image, but also the effect of a mirrored image. Unfortunately, without lifting it up, the flash itself is only going to about there in the reflection, but it's just enough to give a feeling of it. Now what I'm going to do is add a second flash unit behind the black card. This is what I have behind. Two flashes pointing left and right, not directly to the side, pointing more towards the card at the back to get the reflective light. A piece of card stuck between the two. This stops the colour bleed from each side. Sometimes you get the one colour overpowering the other one. But what I've done is I've taken some old theatre coloured gels from the lightings, cut them down to size and stuck them on the end of the flashes like this. One's red, one's blue. The blue was pretty pale, so I stuck 3 layers of it on the end. Red will come from the left and the blue will come from the right. Now all I've got to do is readjust the power depending on how each flash is going to make one brighter or one darker. In this case I need to make the red one slightly brighter. There we go. What I've switched to now is an old bottle I've been given a long time ago. It's just got a nice slender neck, bit of a curve in it. But when taking the picture, the light isn't even on each side. Doesn't always have to be. Just gives a nice complementary image.